Good morning. So I'm on a little mission today, kind of doing a road trip, trying to hit 3 different sites. The first site is in an urban area. I just have to go move a couple of corners. I got to set up the total station and pull 2 of our corners and move them like 2.5 feet. There was a right-of-way taking that changed slightly since we did the project. They decided to take 2.5 more feet than they did originally, so I just got to go there and move those corners. Shouldn't take super long. And then there's another project kind of in the same area, maybe a half hour away, and we're going to be doing that project next week. So today's just kind of a recon mission. It's 320 acres of basically swampland, a large parcel that's pretty much all swampy, wet, and we're going to be surveying it and putting it in a conservation easement. I'm going to go there, check that out, find some section corners, find our best access points, just see what we're up against, because I'll be in the area anyways. And then for that same project I have to go to the Register of Deeds, do some research, find county surveyor records, LCRCs, recorded surveys, whatever I can find that will that'll help us figure out the boundary. And then it's back home, so it's just kind of a lot of driving today. So I just made it to the first site. I got my tripod sitting over my control point. Put the total station on there. I'm lining up the total station right over the control point. And I stomp the legs in. I'm going to turn the knobs to move the crosshairs directly over the point. My next step is to move the legs to get the level bubble close to being level. I'm going to fine tune the level with the knobs. Then I'm going to look through here again and slide the total station so it's just over the point. Tighten it back up. Fine tune the level. And that's how you set up a total station over the control point. So now I'm going to connect to the total station.
Connect to the total station.
Punch in all my information. I gotta measure my instrument height. So I got all my information typed into the collector for my 2 known control points. And this thing's actually pretty cool, so I got the prism on here. And I can hit search. The total station's all robotic. It can search and it can find the prism.
Lock the target.
Alright, there it's locked. Now this thing can track me. So wherever I go, the total station turns and follows me. If I move up, it goes up. If I go down, it goes down. And it tracks me. It's all robotic. So I can walk wherever, and that thing will stay locked on to me. When I take a shot, what it does is it's measuring an angle and a distance to this prism. That's how it calculates my coordinate. So I'm over a known control point. What I gotta do is I have to go down to another known control point and shoot my back sight, which is what it measures its angles from. Basically 2 known points. So I gotta go do that right now. So what we got here, we have the point we originally set here. And then we got a nail and tag there. Those are both moving about 2.5 feet north. both checked good, so I know I'm set up correctly. Now I gotta try to pull them out. How do you like my hammer? Made it myself. Used to have a wooden handle, but the handle broke. So I just welded on this pipe and then put some hockey tape around it. Works good. There we go. This side's pretty much wrapped up. I'm headed to the next one to go check out that wetlands. The truck is filthy because I live on a gravel road. I'm gonna give it a quick wash. Why don't you guys sit right over here? Alright. Well, I mean, it's better than it was. At least got the road grime off from the gravel road, so. Alright. I will continue my day. Alright, so I've just made it to the site. I just had somebody drive by twice, slow, so there's nosy people out here wondering what I'm doing. I guess what I'm going to do first is go around to all these section corners and just see what I can find at each one, mark them up. I probably won't locate them today because I don't have a ton of time on site. I'm just going to see what I can find, and I'm going to check the witnesses. I got the LCRC right here. We'll see if the witnesses check. This record's from 1998, and I don't see a mon box, so I'll probably have to chip it up quick. Let's see, 1 foot north of physical center line and 6 foot west of physical center line, so that'll give me a starting location. I'm going to check witnesses right now. So I got south 51 degrees east, 53 feet, nail and tag northeast side of utility pole. There's the utility pole, there's the tag. So I'm basically going to do that in all 4 quadrants. Let's see, northwest 47 feet, nail and tag, and a cut off utility pole. Alright. North 35 west, so it's probably this one. Where is it? Where is it? It's definitely a cut off utility pole. I'm not seeing a tag in it. Okay, we might have to re-witness this one. So I'm going to go around to a bunch of these section corners. I'm pretty much going to do that same thing. Maybe paint where the corner is, look for witnesses, and then when we come back next week, it'll be a lot easier to just go around and shoot them once we have the GPS going and save a little bit of time. So I will chip this one up and then move on and do another one. I found it. I got a reading here, so I chipped it up. I already filled it back in, but it's a 1/2-inch bar under the asphalt. See that little caterpillar? There's like little baby caterpillars all over up here. I walked out into some woods looking for a witness, and I had them like all over my shirt, so I'm sure they're not harmful, they're just annoying. These things are all over the place. I got them on my hat. I got them on my bag. Got them on my clothes. Alright, I got a patch right here. I think there's a mod box under it. So I'll chip that up. And then there's a witness over here. It says he has a Carcinite post, which is right there. Survey marker. And then there's supposed to be a nail and tag in this pole, and there is. Right there. So this one checks out. I'm just gonna chip this up and have it ready for when we come back to be able to locate it. If anybody's watching this and you work for the road commission, any road commission in any county, quit patching over our corners. If you need a mod box, put it in a mod box. If it's too deep, put a riser ring on it. But this just gets old. There it is. It's in a box, but it could use a riser ring. Just sits on top of the box to raise it up a little bit. Then the box would be flush with the road and you wouldn't have to patch it. Alright, so this bridge here is right on the edge of one of our properties. So this might be an access point. I don't quite know yet. It's deep enough I could get a kayak in here. I could probably kayak up into the property a little ways. Put the GPS right in there with me and take off paddling. It's not moving very fast. The only thing I'm worried about is I can't see around that corner. So if I bring a kayak all the way up here and I can't go more than 100 yards, then it's kind of not worth my effort. What I'm worried about is, I don't know if you can tell on this side, we don't own this side, but you can kind of see there's like a, I don't know, it's dammed up right there, either from beavers or whatever, something else, I don't know. Most likely beavers. But you know, it only goes a little ways and it's dammed up, so I'd have to keep getting out of my kayak and, oh, what do they call that? Portaging, or as we always say, portaging. So I don't know if I'd have to, you know, get out of my kayak and portage or portage a bunch of times to even get up there. I don't know if it's worth it, but it's probably better than putting waders on and trying to walk through that crap. I don't know. I guess we'll find out when the time comes. The kayak would be nice to at least try to get up there a little ways. Anyways, it's lunchtime, so I'm gonna take a quick break here, eat lunch, and then I just have like, you know, 2 or 3 more section corners I want to look at, maybe 2 more access points, and I gotta get going to the register of deeds. So lunchtime. All right, so I'm walking back behind one of our parcels. Looks like to be about a 40-acre piece, and this is I think the majority of it's like upland, so it's not too bad. We got some hardwoods in here, so walking's all right. But like the west side of this property is where the wetland starts, and I think it's gonna get a little wet. So I want to see if I can just get an eye on it and see if it's going to be navigable. Maybe I'll even be able to see the other end of that stream to see if I can get my kayak down it. So I'm just kind of going for a little stroll to see what we're up against. Alright, the vegetation just changed from upland to a little bit more wetland. Not dramatically, but I definitely noticed like a difference there. There's the edge of the wetland. Oh boy. Oh man, there's like real standing water out there. You could probably kayak out there. Oh, I can see water under my feet. Okay. Well, pretty much saw what I needed to see. Just about got a wet foot. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for this part of this project today. I am going to be headed to the Register of Deeds next. It's about a half-hour drive. Do a bunch of research and see what I can come up with. Gotta find my way out of here. I just kind of walked in blind through the woods, so there's no trail. I've made it to the Register of Deeds, as you can see. I just gotta go do some research. I hope to find some recorded surveys, LCRCs, whatever records I can find, and then I'll be headed back home. So that pretty much wraps it up for this video. That's the day as a surveyor. Kind of a different day though, you know. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I guess we'll just catch you next time. See ya.